What if the secret to changing your life wasn't outside of you, but inside your own mind? Today we're exploring the incredible work of Dr. Joe Dispenza, a neuroscientist, teacher, and best-selling author who's showing the world how the power of thought can literally rewire your brain and reshape your reality. Dr. Joe Dispenza's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. In 1986, his life changed forever when he was struck by a car during a triathlon, leaving him with a devastating spinal injury. Doctors delivered the grim news: he might never walk again, and surgery seemed to be his only hope. Lying in his hospital bed, surrounded by uncertainty and fear, Joe faced a crossroads. Would he accept the prognosis, or search for another way? The medical experts told him that his chances of recovery were slim to none. His family and friends watched anxiously as he struggled with pain and the possibility of permanent paralysis. But deep inside, Joe refused to let despair define his future. He began to question the limits of modern medicine and wondered if the mind could play a role in healing the body. Instead of surrendering to hopelessness, Joe made a bold decision. He immersed himself in studying the mind-body connection, reading everything he could about spontaneous healing and the power of thought. He started to visualize his spine healing, picturing each vertebrae mending perfectly, and practiced meditation daily, focusing his mind on recovery. Through months of unwavering mental focus, meditation, and visualization, Joe experienced a remarkable transformation. Against all odds, he not only regained his ability to walk, but also made a full recovery. Inspired by his own healing, he dedicated his life to exploring how thoughts, emotions, and beliefs can influence physical health and well-being. Dr. Joe Dispenza's story became a beacon of hope for many, demonstrating that the mind is far more powerful than we often realize. His recovery is living proof of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself and create new possibilities. Today, he inspires millions to harness the power of their thoughts to transform their lives. At the heart of Dr. Joe Dispenza's groundbreaking teachings lies a powerful idea. Your thoughts and emotions are not just fleeting experiences, but the very building blocks of your personal reality. Every belief you hold, every feeling you nurture, and every thought you repeat acts as a signal to your body and mind, shaping the world you experience each day. This means that the reality you live in is not fixed or predetermined. It's something you are actively creating, moment by moment, with the energy of your mind and heart. For most people, life can feel like a loop. Waking up, thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same emotions, and repeating the same routines. These patterns are often rooted in memories of the past, and without realizing it, we become stuck, reliving yesterday over and over. This cycle of familiar emotions and habits keeps us anchored to the same outcomes, making it difficult to create real change. The future, then, becomes nothing more than a predictable extension of the past, unless we learn how to break free from these automatic patterns. Dr. Joe's research reveals that when you consciously choose to think new thoughts and feel new emotions, you actually begin to rewire your brain. This process, known as neuroplasticity, allows you to form new neural connections, signaling new genes in your body, and even altering your biochemistry. Over time, these changes can lead to a new personality, a new way of being that is no longer defined by your past. As you practice this transformation, you start to experience a new personal reality, one that reflects your intentions and desires rather than your old habits and limitations. Through his transformative workshops and best-selling books, such as Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Becoming Supernatural, and You Are the Placebo, Dr. Joe empowers people to take charge of their inner world. He teaches practical tools like meditation, visualization, and mental rehearsal, which help individuals break free from cycles of stress, fear, and self-sabotage. By learning to design your life with intention rather than by default, you can step into a future that is truly of your own making, one filled with possibility, growth, and authentic happiness. One of the most transformative practices Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches is meditation. But this isn't just about sitting quietly or finding a moment of peace. It's about learning to intentionally shift your emotional state, to consciously tune into elevated feelings like gratitude, love, and appreciation. Through meditation, you're not simply relaxing, you're training your mind and body to experience these powerful emotions on demand, regardless of what's happening in your external world. This is a skill that can be developed with practice, and it's at the heart of Dr. Joe's approach. Why is this so important? Because when you combine a clear intention, a specific vision of what you want to create in your life. With an elevated emotion, you send out a coherent, powerful signal to the quantum field. The quantum field is the invisible energy that connects all living things, a vast web of possibility that responds to the energy you broadcast. When your thoughts and feelings are aligned, you become a magnet for new experiences, opportunities, and even healing. As you practice this, your external world starts to rearrange itself to match your inner world. People from all walks of life all around the globe have used Dr. Joe's meditation techniques to heal from chronic illnesses, attract new relationships, and create opportunities they once thought impossible. The stories of transformation are as diverse as the people themselves, but they all share a common thread. The power to change begins within. By learning to master your emotions and intentions through meditation, you can tap into the quantum field and experience profound personal transformation. The journey starts with a single breath, a single thought, and the willingness to believe that change is truly possible. Dr. Joe Dispenza's message is simple but life-changing. You are not a victim of your past. You are the creator of your future. When you change your thoughts, you change your brain. When you change your emotions, you change your energy. When you practice living as your future self, your life will begin to mirror that vision. The science is real, the results are real, and the power, it's already within you.